this is her first year, and she's awesome, you all. She has a great relationship with the kids. They will go to her and talk to her, and something that she cannot handle on her own. She will see administrators, but she's great for it to be her first year here in Fayette County. So she's also new to Fayette County. I wrote some things down because I know this summer you're gonna go school shopping. So I just want you all to know. Number one, no leggings, because we're not in elementary school anymore. So you can't come in here with some leggings and a t-shirt. Number two, no crop tops, because we don't want to see your stomach, because you're in middle school now. And when you wear shorts, I know in middle school it's like, okay, your shorts can come, right here. But no ma'am, no sir, they must come to your knees. You can't come in here with shorts on because you're growing up now. And no crops. This year we're having to constantly tell the kids to put them in sports mode. If they fall, because they like to run, and they're running and they hurt themselves, that's going to be on us. We got to call you up here. You got to do the paperwork and then take it to the doctor. So starting next school year, there's no crops. And another one, a biggie that we've been dealing with, is energy drinks. Why do they need energy drinks? So no energy drinks. Just so you all know moving forward. And we will have another meeting in July to go over the handbook. But just so when you go shopping, you will know no leggings and also no ripped jeans. If they wear ripped jeans, they must have tights under their jeans. Just so you all know, so you won't be blindsided. And you want to do behavior?
Well, sure. We expect a lot out of our students, just like I'm sure you expect a lot out of them at your house. I like to say that the dog house is our house. So everything you're expecting them to do when they leave home is what we're expecting them to do. So we walk on the right side of the hall. We monitor our volume. We keep our hands to ourselves. Sometimes we keep our words to ourselves. Because here, we use our words to lift each other up, not tear each other down. It's a fun place to be, especially if you're doing the right thing. I like to encourage the young people to have fun at school, but do everything you can so that you can fly under the radar. People speed every day, but not everybody gets a ticket. When you get your ticket, though, you got to be responsible for that. So just keep that in mind. We're teaching responsibility and accountability and how to be kids. We really have everything together. If they will just come and be children, everything will be great. But sometimes they forget, and we have to remind them. So if you will remind them and we remind them here, I feel like that's the start of a great partnership.
Attendance, we meet up here. We like to reward kids for coming to school. So like March, we had a spring carnival. Miss Kim spearheaded that. We had food trucks, carnival rides. But if you missed, was it 12 days? And that was 14 days. Thank you. 14 days from August to March, you couldn't come because you were already over your days of missing school. As far as behavior, like Mr. CJ said, if you're suspended and constantly getting in trouble, why should we reward you? But if you come to school and do like he said, do what you're supposed to do, we're going to have some fun. Next month, we're going to Puerto Pizza. We're having our field day. After TCAP, we're having our TCAP taco about it. We're going to have a walking taco bar. They're going to have their cell phones, but they must come to school every day doing testing. So we're going to expect things from you, but we reward you too. And parent involvement, you all can just pack this library out every time, just like this. Y'all just don't understand. Year 2, it's never been like this. Now, when the first year we came in July, the cafeteria was packed because, hey, they want me to press one new. We had a whole new admin team and teachers. But if we can continue this, we would definitely be successful. It's your show.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hey.
Okay, I am Counselor Kimmons. I am originally from Bolivar, Tennessee. I taught 12th grade English for 4 years there. I also taught a little bit of Spanish 1 and 2 throughout my teaching experience. I just now transitioned into the counseling position. This is my first year as a counselor, and it also is my first year in Fayette County. And I'm going to say everyone has welcomed me with open arms, and I appreciate all of you so much for that. Today I did do my first school tour. It was with LaGrange in Moscow. I met a couple of familiar faces today. Buckley's school tour will be May 12th. So I intend to see a lot of the kids here now and then as well. However, I want to tell you a little bit about what I do. And if you can tell already, my voice is cracking. I'm a little nervous, I'm a little shy. But I work through those things with the kids as well. I operate under 3 domains. So academics, career development, and social emotional learning. So I help kids with goal setting. I do consultations with the teachers if they feel like there's something that I can help support them with. Social emotional is a lot of emotional regulation, peer conflict resolution, anxiety, stuff like that, as well as career development. I work with our career coach for the career fairs. I expose them to future careers, explore their interests and strengths, and then I kind of help navigate them to see what they want to do in the future. The services I provide are considered short-term, so in that moment, what can I do to help your student get past whatever barrier they're experiencing in that moment? If it is something that I cannot do, it's out of my scope of practice, I do refer them to outside counselor, which is long-term. I offer individual sessions, group support, and then the bi-weekly SEL lessons. So every 2 weeks, I go into classrooms, activity classes, and I speak to the kids on different lessons that I feel they need support in. I do needs assessments to kind of help them determine what it is that I can help them with. As far as consent, confidentiality, and the referral process goes, consent, that's where parents come in. If you don't want me to speak to your child, that's completely your right. I do give out a consent form at our back to school bash. It's where you can sign for the school year 2026-27, where if they feel like they need to see me, if they're having a conflict, if it's something that they don't think they can control in that moment, you have given me consent to speak to them. Confidentiality, I do respect student privacy, so if they're telling me something that they don't want shared to others, with the exception of if someone's harming them, if they want to harm somebody, stuff like that, I do uphold that confidentiality clause. And then the referral process. Teachers, parents, and students can refer themselves. It's a very easy process. The students, they'll fill out a slip of paper, they'll determine whether they need to be seen immediately, so that day, the next day, next week, and then kind of give me a little short description of what they need. Teachers, they use a QR code that goes to a Google form. If they see something happening or they suspect something happening, they're able to send that form to me so that I can meet with that student based on the priority. And then parents, I do have contact cards. I'm going to pass those around. If you feel like you need to speak to me, if you feel like you need to reach out to me for anything, my office number and my email is on that card. Anyone have any questions about what I do as a counselor here at East? Incoming 6th graders. I did want you all to get a chance to put a face to a name, so I asked the 6th grade team to be here tonight to meet all of you. Mr. Hunt, Ms. Taylor, Ms. Johnson, and Ms. Davis, if you could raise your hand or come to the front, maybe you want to introduce yourself. Don't leave me standing up here alone.
This is my second year, and I will be teaching your babies ELA, and I love it. Woo! This is the best school. Woo! And I'm just looking forward to teaching your kids. If there's anything I can do, just feel free to reach out.
I am Francine Johnson. I teach science, I coach track and field and cross country. I'm a personality. great students with open minds and willing to be engaged and willing to try. And I think they'll be great. And I really like the support of families. It's really important for the school. Thank you so much.
I am Mr. Hunt. I'm sorry, I was helping getting chairs, so when I walked in and I saw people up, I was like, huh? The counselor, she said, I'm like, hey. But I teach 6th grade math. Like Ms. Taylor said, the 6th grade team that we have here, I love, and when I say I love them, that's the truth, because when I come to work, I really love coming to work with them. And sometimes, you know, you don't find it where the people that you work with, everybody get along and everything like that. And that's not only 6th grade, that's the entire school. When your kids come over, like everybody was saying, they're going to be in good hands. They will be in good hands. And we treat them just as if they were our own kids. We look out for them. We're listening ears for them. Like anything that we can do or any support that we can give them, that's what we're here for. Amen. We don't get paid for, like right now, we're here, but we don't get paid for that. But all the 6th grade teachers being here, that lets you know just how much we care about your kids and how much we care about them succeeding. So, like I said, I'm Mr. Hunt, 6th grade. Woo!
David, would you like to introduce yourself?
Come on, let me tell you, you gotta go all, you gotta go the long way.
Social studies is the most parents ever seen, meeting we've ever had. So that's awesome. I mean, it's really exciting. I don't think I got to see the 6th graders today that came. So, I mean, it's good to see y'all. I hope that y'all still come out whenever the school year starts. I know we get busy, and it's hard to come out for stuff. But honestly, we give extra credit for all this stuff. So, the more stuff you come out for, the more extra credit you get. So, thank you for coming tonight.
Those were our content teachers, math, science, social studies, and English. We also offer activity classes here. Those are considered the electives. Those are based on student interests. So art, band, STEM, if they're gifted, choir, things like that, they are offered in choice. And everyone here that is coming into East, you will all have that opportunity to register for those course selections tonight. But I did want to give the opportunity for the activity teachers to introduce themselves, the ones that are here, if they would like to do so.
Right here.
Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Spears. I am the library media specialist. I teach American Business Legal, and also I teach digital arts. I'm glad to see all of you here, and we're looking forward to a great, successful year with a positive mindset with all the students. Thank you.
I'm Ms. Smith. I'm the visual art, media arts, and I also do what digital art. So I enjoy that you all come out. I hope you continue to see you when we have open houses. Enjoy the fun. I enjoy working with the children, and I enjoy working with you all.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Hi. I'm Coach Walker. I teach PE, entrepreneurship, and probably next year I'll be doing computer science as well, but I don't think it'll apply to 6th graders. And I am also the athletic director.
My name is Mr. Clark. I'm the band director and choir director here. I'm teaching computer science this year. But in regards to band and choir, I focus primarily on woodwinds, brass, percussion. I try to delve deep into marching techniques with the student. And when it comes to choir, I focus primarily on breath techniques, vocal warm-ups, ways to treat the body properly. So I enjoy what I do. This is my 3rd year here, and glad to be here at Party.
Thank you all. Okay, extracurriculars here at East. We have sports, and we also have a couple of programs. We offer SGA, that's the Student Government Association, where the kids, they advocate for themselves to be president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, all of those things, and then they vote on it. We have Beyond the Bell. If you walk through the foyer, Beyond the Bell, the director was sitting out there with information for you all, resources. It's kind of like after-school tutoring. Also a place for kids to go if they have a game or they have to stay over longer. That is a place where they are welcomed. Sports, baseball and soccer, I believe, is offered at West. East does have basketball, volleyball, track, cross country, and football. So if anyone is interested in sports or those programs, we offer those here. Oh, wonderful. Coach D.
Hey, how everybody doing? I'm Coach Ormer. I coach boys basketball, and I also help out with girls basketball, also with football. We're looking forward to all of you all that's coming from 5th grade to middle school. I'm looking forward to working with you all that is in the school and in the gym. And I'm Coach Ormer. If you ever need anything when you get here, you just holler at me. I'm not no person that's not gonna try to help you out. I help you out as much as I can. I know I'm kind of look young, but I also, a mature adult. So when it comes to the kids, I am very helpful, and I will make sure to stay in touch with your parents, your teachers, to keep them informed on what's going on with your progress. And I just look forward to seeing you all coming next year to help us go and try to win the state championship for basketball and football. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all next year.
All right.
Okay, you all, now for the registration process. I have 3 selection forms for each of the students who are transitioning into East. You will have the opportunity to select the activity classes that you would like to have going into the next school year.
Let's see what we got.
Hey, I know I'm kind of soft-spoken, sorry. Okay. So, essentially here at East, I know elementary does not transition. They will have 7 class periods. Their first and their 7th period is the same teacher. First period, everyone goes to RTI. And then that 7th period is one of their 4 core classes. It could be English, science, math, social studies. Everyone's going to have those 4 classes. Now the registration form that you have here are for the elective classes that they get to have a choice on. Okay? So, out of the 7 periods, 2 of those periods are considered activity. So, if you are looking at the semester courses, which are at the top, you see that it's either from August to December or from January to May. So essentially, with those classes, you would pick 4 up at the top, excluding computer science, because computer science is offered to the 7th and 8th graders. So if you only want to take semester classes, you would just check those 4 blocks, because those are the 4 that are offered for semesters. Now, if you want a year-long class, that's from August to May, so you would stay with the same teacher going to the same class all year long. You would pick 2 of those 3, which would be band, STEM, or digital arts. Okay, does everybody understand those 2 options? The third option, you could choose 2 from the top and then 1 from the bottom, where you would have 2 semester courses, and then you would have 1 year-long class. So when you're setting up your schedule, what you want it to look like, you are essentially asking, do I want to have the same teacher going to the same class for the semester, or do I want to make sure that my schedule stays the same year-round and I don't have to move anymore? Does that make sense to everyone?
So Ms. Kimmons, just for my own clarity.
Yes.
So you're saying that the classes at the top are semester classes.
Yes.
This means that they're only for a half a year.
Correct.
So you would either take this class from August to winter break, or you would take it from when we come back from winter break to the end of school.
Correct.
So I can pick 2 of those classes because I can't pick 4, right? Because computer science isn't offered.
No. So here, you're rating those 4. You would select all 4, but depending on those sections
The
and those
availability.
class sizes,
Gotcha.
you would either get the ones that are offered at that time period and the ones that you selected, or because you checked all 4, you would just be put in to the ones that are available and that's left. But those are the only 4 that we offer, so that's why I said go ahead and check all 4.
Gotcha.
Now, if you want to know that this is the one that I want the most, you can definitely put that. Just put a number 1. Like, this is the number 1 class that I want to take.
Or I can pick 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. Or 2 at the bottom. 2 at the top would make 1 full year. And then 1 at the bottom would be the other class.
Right, but then I wouldn't know what the other selections they would want. I have to know which one they want, which is why I said to go ahead and start or number the ones that they would want the most.
Okay. Will you just repeat that again for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
So, semester-wise, since you cannot take computer science as a 6th grader, that was already excluded. However, the other 4 you will be able to take, depending on how many of you select that and how many sections are offered. You can possibly get that selection, which is why I'm telling you to go ahead and label which one you want the most, so that I can try to honor the interest that you have. Does that make sense? There's no guarantee that you will get the classes that you are selecting right now, which is why I'm trying to get you to understand that these are the ones that are offered, these are the ones that I like the most. Just try to get me in there. And if I can't, you still have one to fall back on. Yes, or in pentathlon, go ahead and select that because those are based on your academic performance. Okay, well, gifted. If you're already in gifted, go ahead and select gifted.
And once you complete that, you can turn it in to Ms. Kimmons and we finish this. So far.